Hello everybody, my name is Mathis and welcome back to Rimworld, Colony, Area 51. If you're looking at it and going, wait a minute, there's more people here by like at least two, and things seem a little different, well, you're not wrong. So I recorded about 20 to 25 minutes of the last, this episode, without realizing that OBS was picking up a gigantic black screen in the middle of the game. Like, you could see the left part of the game, the right part of the game, but the middle had like this big black screen. And for some reason, it was capturing window 3, which for you have no idea what that is, but it's for a Judge Mathis game I've been playing through. And since the game isn't running, I thought, like it does with every other game, it just wouldn't show up because I have a bunch of other windows that are open, but since the games aren't running, it's not showing up. But for that one, for whatever reason, even though it's not running, OBS is like, this is where it was. Here's a giant black screen in the middle of your screen. So I'll go over what's been happening here in Colony 51, Area 51, and what you've missed out. The big one is Silco is back up on his feet. The colony is no longer just the 3 of them. Silco had been hurt a bit and he had been being tended to in the hospital, and he's feeling a lot better and up and running. And for a while, Sparkles, Marie, and Silco were the only 3, surrounded by a colony that they had never even built. They came into possession of what was essentially a burgeoning little village that those who created the blood, sweat, and tears of Alex and Mathis and Grease and Jesse and Kelly and all of them is now suddenly with them. It is theirs to own. And I imagine while they're wandering through this colony day in and day out, they're constantly reminded that all of this work was not theirs, but it's theirs to take care of now. So they've been working on it. Throughout, a man named Norman asked for help. He had been radioed to us and said, hey, I'm being chased by a couple of people from Turbius, I think was the tribe, and we were down, obviously some colonists, and we have a turret system to protect with a lot of traps. And so we said, sure, Norman, come on in. If you come in and we'll protect you, and you can help us work on the colony from there. And he did, and we quickly took care of the problem. Much like last time, the traps kind of took care of the issue before anything else was a big issue at all. And then Bambi, who is part of the Bowman colony, was able to get up off of her back and walk the rest of the way to the colony. She just showed up without me realizing she was still coming, and she stumbled in and collapsed into a medical bed, beaten, battered, and bruised, barely able to survive, hungry and depressed. And before she could even get to the medical bed, she broke down from the trip and went and ripped out one of the corpses from the tomb and displayed it in one of the open fields right over here, before she got better and went to lay down to get healed. And that's kind of where we are. That's like the big story that's happened. We're unroofing everything because the season is turning into summer, and just generally speaking, what the hell? Some wild animals is doing its thing. But for some reason, things have just been going, we've been bouncing back. Basically, it feels like the colony's just kind of all over the place right now. I'm sure if we look at some charts after a few days, it'll look a lot like that. But we need to also be a lot more careful of wild animals popping in to our colony to cause problems. The bear is the last thing I can remember causing such a hubbub. But for now, let's get this body out of here. Where is he? There he is, Sparkles. Let's kill this body off from the last raid we had. And you can see we actually have some flake over here. From the way they describe it, sounds like cocaine. I'm gonna say, I'm just basically forbidding it and saying you can't do anything. Don't bother with it. Don't touch it. It ain't yours, and I don't want you getting sick from it. So everything is gonna be a-okay in the end. Silco is dealing with gut worms right now, and Bambi is dealing with not being a patient for some reason. She should be doing bed rest, but she's not. And you can see what people are good at and what we've assigned them. If you look at our schedule, since Sparkles is kind of the oldest one in the colony now, he's got seniority for what it's worth. And that seniority is going to allow him to redo things a little bit. While the older colony kind of ran staggered shifts of crisscrossing recreation, he's going to try everybody taking time off all at the same time. So not only can everybody get some recreation, but everybody can play poker or billiards, and there's going to be more socializing happening as well. And I genuinely believe that move is probably for the best. Now, Marie is our best shooter by quite a lot. So we're going to go ahead and have her wear the flak pants. We're going to truly equip Marie to be an awesome, awesome fighter. So I'm going to get her with everything. I want the SMG on her, and the armor that they just hauled, I'd like for her to wear as well. I don't know where it is, though, at all. So for now, she'll just wear that. I'm sure it's right in front of my face, and Dean is making it very apparent where it is, but I don't see it. So, and everybody's going to bed. But genuinely, I feel like we've yet again hit another turning point with these people where we are actually going to be able to make good stuff happen, where we can really turn this colony around and bring us back from the brink. Bambi is at risk of death because of severe illness. Let's see what's going on with her. She has an extreme infection in her neck. Unfortunately, there's really nothing we can do about that. We can't amputate her neck. Sparkles is kind of the only one that can do anything. So we're gonna have to get him out of bed and really have her tended to now. She just got here. She's been here for less than 24 hours after a long journey of watching the one who rescued her die. And I'm hoping we can do something about this. Her infection is being tended to. Oh, the reason she got an infection, by the way, is because right when she came in too, a rabid squirrel who was in our colony attacked her, and she's incapable of doing any violence. So what happened? She got downed by a rabid squirrel. I was scrambling to get somebody over to protect her, but didn't happen in time. She got downed, and now she has a freaking infection, which is obnoxious, but we'll see what we can do. Her immunity still got about 15% left. We'll see if she ends up dying from it. Yep, she died. The question is, does Bambi deserve a tomb spot? I don't think she does. We appreciate it. We did try to go out and save her, but there was nothing I could do about it, and I couldn't get a hold of her. So I think we're gonna go ahead and build her one here. And for now, I'm gonna limit this so that no colonists are allowed in here for now. And once this is built, hopefully soon, we'll get her buried. She deserves at least a grave site, but for now, you know, a tombstone is not quite what we need. Or a sarcophagus isn't what we need right now. So we'll go ahead and bury her off to the side graveyard. People can go and pay their respects should they choose to, but this is not what this is for. Now we can go fresh rotten and colonists only. And I hope we see some research start to happen, but I don't want to force it. Still, things are looking a lot better than they once were. We need a plant cutter, man. We have like no plant cutters, no growers at all. We need the 2 people that we have that are capable of doing growing to be growing. We need people who are capable of plant cutting as well. Nobody's gonna harvest any food. And while we have a lot still stored, you'd be surprised how fast that runs out. Sparkles needs some more medical treatment. He's still got gut worms, which is frustrating. Luckily, he's not the only doctor. Sparkles, you should probably lay down, Holmes. You have no gun, huh? Come equip a revolver. Actually, go equip this heavy SMG. Actually, no, shotgun. Let's get you close range in it. And now you can go ahead and lay down. Some visitors from the NEMA of the Meadow have arrived. Perhaps word of our ailments and difficulties over the past little while have reached colonists that we've worked with in the past. Perhaps they're coming to check things out, see how things are. They come with some items to trade. Maybe they even know we may be short a few supplies. For whatever the reason, the company is welcome. If they're not going to come inside, though, I'm not going to go out of my way to see if I can help them. Bulk good traders from NEMA of the Meadow have now arrived as well. So truly, some word of our dire situation has certainly spread. Social. Who's our best social now? Norman is now our best social. So let's trade. Let's see what they've got. they've got slaves, we may take one. Probably not, though. They actually have some decent helmets. Some high-tech stuff for relatively low-tech people. Let's get rid of Targa, the dog. She's been drugging it up. I think that's it. I think we're just going to sell off one of our animals. The reason being we're selling off an animal, by the way, is because I don't need there be an attach. Okay, someone vomited. I don't need there to be an attachment and then the damn thing die from like malnutrition. We actually, in the episode that you didn't get to see, we actually lost a dog to malnutrition. Still don't know why, still don't know what's going on, but yeah. Definitely still some issues with the dogs. So we're almost ready to recruit this person. I think we're gonna go ahead and say, let's try and recruit them. Their resistance has gone down quite a bit. If you guys want to go, you can go. What are you carrying around? You guys got masks on. That's cool. Looks like you had something like thrown over your shoulder, but no such thing. Another dead gazelle. This little timber wolf out here is really going to be a problem if we're not careful. The warg too. They're genuinely wandering closer and closer to our actual entrance here. I kind of hope the animals might attack these guys' animals with the hope of getting some. Ooh, we got components out here. Getting them to take care of them for us. Marie, I need you to take care of this components. We can't finish building the two things we've been trying to build if you don't take care of the components. We've got this now, which is nice. Still want a little bit more power being generated. Sparkles is going to meander way, 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 way out there. Ah, more metals from some pods that were dropped a little earlier. And they're gonna go. Bye! Not gonna get attacked by any hungry wargs or anything. Norman swinging in, trying to convince Chaos. Chaos! Hey, join us! Things are great. Almost. Almost. We're not gonna strip him. That's not what we're gonna do. No way. Alright, well, Area 51. It's good to see you bouncing back. Looks like we have a transport pod that just crashed. A hedge fund manager named Scottish is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If he survives the impact, he will be badly wounded. Is from the NEMA of the Meadow. If you rescue him, he may join freely. Otherwise, he will return home and spread goodwill. So we're going to rescue him then, and we're not going to try and capture him. He's got some dope-ass green hair, which I'm into. I'm not sure if he's from the NEMA of the Meadow. I don't know how he crashed from a ship. Perhaps slavers kidnapped him, and he was able to fight his way to freedom. My goodness, is he very passionate about the intellectual things in life. But we will absolutely give him a rescue and get him healed up and either sent on his way or welcome him to our group. Each one is viable right now and provide benefits. And it looks like Chaos has decided to join us. Welcome, Chaos. We are back up to 5. How crazy is that? Now, Chaos can't do much. No, Chaos can do a lot more than a lot of other people. Never mind. Let's go. He can mine and he's good at it. Oh my god, he's actually good at mining. Oh, that is so good to see. We need him to construct. I definitely need a plant cutter. Big time. We don't really need him to hunt. Everything else, though. He's even a decent doctor. Wow. That is a nice change. Let's go ahead and put him up with some wardening skills. I think that's good, and we'll go ahead and give him the restrictions as always. So far, doing the kind of same schedule for everybody seems to be working nicely. Welcome aboard, friend. It's good to have you. Sparkles is gotta be proud of what he's building in such a short amount of time. I certainly would be. I don't know, he might be hungry, so he's going to grab some food. But we'll keep an eye on him. Be proud of what you've done here. Be proud. I think I'm gonna bookend their day. I'm seeing people towards the end of the day get really annoyed and really hungry. So I think they can start with an hour of freeform anything and end with an hour of freeforming. I think that might be better for everybody before they end up going to bed. and hopefully provide them an opportunity to eat and relax if that's what they need before they lose their freaking minds. Sparkles is losing his shit. Why? He's in serious pain. Gut worms are probably causing him some issues. I don't know if we can get rid of gut worms any other way. He's had gut worms for what is essentially 2 episodes, even though you're only seeing it with the one because of the missing footage from the last one. I don't know if that's just a time thing or what. Oh, he died. Did nobody tend to him? Did he bleed out? Did they rescue him and not tend to him? We have 3 doctors on call. Oh, shit, man. How did I not know that was a thing? Well, we gotta get him out of there. I'm sorry there, Scottish. I thought we had taken care of you. I didn't realize we didn't take care of you. That's on me. People have so... Oh my god, he's vomiting. He just vomited all over the rice. Don't vomit on the rice, you're oh, Sparkles. Sparkles, no. Don't vomit on the crops you're harvesting. Literally leaning over the rice crops as he's cutting them away and picking them. You're just like... Well, all right, it's vomit soaked, but we'll cook it, it'll be fine. No, that's not how it goes. And now Sparkles is just meandering around. Well, still, we're up to 5, and Norman is doing research. We are actually back at a point where research can happen. It's a freaking miracle, everybody. Good God, it is a freaking miracle. Well, summer is officially here, so I think it's time we can start throwing down some ACs. Though the weather outside has been pretty mild this year. Haven't gone too high above the 80s-ish, but I still think we want to throw on some ACs just to make sure people are as comfortable as they can be. Caravan request. A nearby settlement, Wasser, contacts you with a special trade. Herbal medicine of 89, and they can give us plasteel end table of legendary quality. Do we have 89 herbal meds around? We have 354. We can make that happen. Let's see how far it is. Ooh, maybe not. I mean, it's of legendary quality, but I don't know if that's like really a trip worth making for a freaking end table that'll just make people aware that we have very expensive things and they try and murder us in the process. So, Sparkles is snapped out of it. Fantastic. He's vomiting everywhere. Less fantastic. Norman is cleaning. I love that they're keeping everything clean. Oh, it's just wonderful. And we need some repairs done over here, huh? Here, let's get the components replaced. Group of travelers just popped up. They're gonna head on out, wander by. Goodbye. Lilith and Vigel Smell. Loved the name. Love it. And Sparkles is actually getting to work on the finalization of the red carpet that we've wanted in this tomb for a long, long time. I'm excited to see it when it'll officially be done. Hopefully it'll look good. That's been a project that's probably been in the works now for in-game a little over a year. Ooh, he might actually finish it. That would be awesome. Manhunter pack. Pack of manhunting Labrador retrievers have entered the area. Great. By pack, you mean 3 then. Let's turn these on. Let's have Chaos flip some switches here. Don't think we'll need to watch it too much. I don't even know if the wildlife will avoid the traps. Nope. Nope. Nope, they won't. And that was the saddest noise I've ever heard. Well, as the sun sets on Area 51, hopes are resparked. Mostly because of all the older folk who were living in this colony and miserable because they lost all their friends are gone or dead. And there's a new rekindled hope. It's almost like a whole second group of survivors have moved into an old abandoned colony. Even though it was never truly abandoned, that's how it feels. New players in the game, all of them needing new nicknames. And some of them, in my opinion, have earned it. But we'll worry about that next time. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying. If you are, let me know in the comment section below by hitting that like button. Your support means the world to me. And as always, I'll see all of you next time. Bye-bye. We like to get
We like to gamble. 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 We like to gamble.